Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Rewind That. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when we go live and when I upload more videos like this one. Today I have with me the lovely pretty girl loves trap content. Hey babe.
Hey y'all,
Looking
hey everybody.
beautiful
Oh, thank
as
you. Thank you.
usual.
Love the break.
And yes, and then we have the king among men, guys. Brilzy Brills
So,
with Brillo the Big Review. Thank you guys so much for being here. Sorry guys for the wait. Had a little issue. As you know, for some reason I feel like I say that every time I come on. So I'm sorry guys. You know, I got a busy life. So let me say hello to the people that are in the chat. We have Samara, Daria, Support Gaming. Hi, Support Gaming. And that's all I see. One Shot Gaming. Hi, Monique. All right. We're gonna get some more folks up in here. You ready, hun? Give me a thumbs up. Nita. All right. Okay, guys, my girl Nita in the building. Nita, your favorite diva. Hi.
Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. And you too.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
like your trip?
I did. I did. I
That's
needed
good.
that. So
Oh my gosh, so did I. Trust. Hey, Legacy, what's happening? And Denise. So, guys, you know how we do. Today, we're talking about Raising Kanan season 2, episode number 4, and it's called Pay the Toll. And, guys, so we've been on Nita's channel, and I really thought about Game of Thrones last night when I watched this episode because remember how they talked about exacting the toll before they crossed over if they wanted what's his name, Walder Frey, if they wanted to pass, the twins and stuff like that, they needed that. It reminded me of that. I'm sorry, it always happens to me, guys, but it happens with any show. But with that one, it reminded me of that. You got to pay the toll, or you're not going to cross. So just like Rob had to marry one of the Walder Frey girls, Rock got to pay the piper, okay? Or it's going to be some issues. So, Brillo, I'm going to start with you. Can you tell me what you thought about this episode overall? Can you give me your overview before we go into the least favorites and the scratching my heads and all that stuff? There's a lot
oh
going on
shit.
outside.
I enjoyed the episode. I feel like even though it didn't have my trademark, somebody water getting cut off. It didn't have too much violence. It
Yeah.
didn't have too much violence, but it was compelling. It was interesting to see the things that were happening on the screen. I wasn't bored at all. So they
Yeah.
also did some things I liked with the writing. So I was satisfied.
Okay. That's what's up. Hey, Karen Jones. And Hope Lee. And yes, Daria, I missed you guys as well. All right. So, Nita, can you please give your overview of the episode?
yeah, I mean, I pretty much feel like Brillo. I did like seeing the story progress a little bit more. As far as we got a little bit more into, um, I kept trying to figure out why was they doing these struggle sex scenes
Mm,
with with Malcolm and this girl, but it sounds like he's trying to pick her brain to see how
mm.
he relate to him. So I was just like, can we
Yeah,
just have a cup of, a cup
cool.
of tea or something? But
Yeah,
anyway,
it is a
I
struggle.
enjoyed it. So I enjoyed it. It wasn't a lot, but I did like that they kind of brought Worrell his motivations and his intentions to the forefront in this.
Yes, because we were trying to figure that whole thing out, and honestly, I didn't think that Worrell would go back to Unique because of how he was treated and also what he saw Unique do. So I was a little surprised by that, but still, we never know, right? We don't know if he's gonna play a different way, but we shall see. So, pretty girl, hey LSW, pretty girl, tell me what you think, honey. We know
I,
you already went and had your whole live and stuff, so
Anita, what you brought up with the erectile dysfunction, maybe they fixed everything else with Howard and they broke that one thing. Ain't that some ish? Like they probably just
ooh, saved his whole life, but his man lived. Ooh, honey, the reason to live.
But yes, I enjoyed the episode. Of course, they always do their thing. I think it was a little calmer than the previous episodes, but I feel like they're gonna gut punch us
Oh
next
yeah.
week. So
Mm,
yes,
mm.
I definitely enjoyed every minute of it.
Whew, for episode 5, if they give us a gut punch, oh my gosh, I don't even know how I'm gonna feel.
The
I
mid
really
seasons.
don't. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. Okay, so I thought the episode was cool. Uh, but I mean, I just wanted to come back and talk to you guys so bad because I haven't been able to talk about it. I didn't talk about it last week, so I was just like, I don't care if the episode was good or bad. I just want to get up in here and talk about it with my people. Okay, so pretty girl, I'm going to go back to you for your favorite moment.
Oh, I had a few.
Oh.
The one that stands out, oh gosh, is between two. But I love when Rock, after the meeting with the mom, she just handed Lou his ass. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't mind him like trying to get out of the business. You just need to make a clean cut. But
Yeah.
I just love that she just put them in their place. I mean, the whole episode, she was telling your boy, like, you need to take up tennis because you ain't about this team.
Right.
And Marvin was like, I ain't scared of nobody. I just love the little small exchanges between
Yeah.
Lulu and Marvin. It's like they're like 10 and 11 again. Like it's hilarious.
Right.
But I definitely enjoy, every time Rock got into Lulu. Even though Lulu, I don't know, like he was my favorite. Then it went from a tie from him and Marvin. Then it's now Marvin. Marvin's on top right now because Lulu is teeing me off right now.
Okay, Brillo, go ahead. What you got to say?
What was it? Your favorite moment?
Yeah, you could also if you want to say something before you get into your favorite moment about what PG just said, then you can also do that before you get into. Of course,
she told Lulu what he needed to hear, but my favorite moment was that initial meeting with the Italians. Not when Rock threw the paper or whatever. A lot of people might think like that was stupid or whatever, but I know what she was doing was basically posturing. Like Lulu was ready to fall. Like you can't accept the first offer. Like, like you coming in here, you a boss too. Like you can't just buckle. My man was just ready to buckle. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Then Rock was, and she alluded to that when she was in the bodega talking to Juliana. It's part of the game. It's
part of the game.
She's posturing. That's why the mob boss said, I like her.
I like her.
He knows how it goes. Like you can't just fold. Like Lulu, I'm sorry, sir. It was just a misunderstanding. Like you making her look weak.
Yeah,
by even speaking. Right. Marvin had enough sense just to close his mouth and just scowl, look tough, look unbothered. Right. This dude actually want to speak for Rock. That was disgusting.
Yeah, he definitely was out of, he spoke out of turn, and definitely don't agree with that, but I do agree with him when he says that this is not the territory that you want to be entering into, like the mob goes long. It's long. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to do that. You watch Peaky Blinders, right, Brillo?
Yeah.
You watched the whole thing?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they had Adrian Brody come on with that, and that whole mob element was on there?
Right.
I mean, they was just coming out the woodwork. Once they crossed that territory, it was bad news. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my point with that.
Still, like Lulu was right in a sense, but you just don't fold like that. Like,
no, not in front of them. Not in front of them, right?
But she's not willing to listen to nobody at this point. She
not at all
power drunk. I don't think she had nobody she respect enough to listen to their opinion. That's one of her downfalls.
Yeah, I don't think she's ever going to listen to anybody, especially a man. I really wish they would have kind of dove a little deeper into her past and what happened to her between, whatever men in her life, because even in the first season, she talked about a lot. Like, I'm not bowing down to no man. You know what I'm saying? Something had to happen to her that makes her have that kind of attitude. So I really wish they would have let us see what that was all about. But she ain't gonna, and it almost makes me wonder if her downfall will come by way of another woman instead of a man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Nita, go ahead. Your favorite. Did you talk about your favorite moment, Brillo?
Yeah, that was it. The meeting with Rock when she bought up the paper.
Oh, okay. Yes.
The boys.
Yeah, that was cool. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
and my moment was the same as Pretty Girls. That how she gave him that tongue lashing. She had so many one-liners. I was cracking up. I said, "Girl,
yeah, she was calling them pizza and noodles, and I'm
Yes.
like, any more? You want to add pasta to the mix? Like, you want to add a cannoli? Like, she was being very stereotypical.
Yeah.
But it's funny because that's what they do to us, so it's good to hear
Right,
the other way around.
exactly.
And
And he calls her Dusky, whatever the heck.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
he
mad
called you disrespectful
disrespectful.
too after initial meet.
He sure was. He was mad disrespectful. But when she said we want to go meet with these pizza mud effers,
she was on one this episode."
yeah, I had to rewind that. Like, did she just call them pizza?
Oh, yes. I'm glad I had my closed caption on.
I did too, but it was like it went so fast. I said, I know she did not just say pizza, and I had to rewind it. Like, oh shoot,
Oh gosh,
she
yeah,
is bugging out.
I loved it.
Okay, so I don't even know if I have a favorite moment. I just let me think. I really don't have a favorite moment. I think it was it was a cool episode. Let me see. Maybe one of the moments that I liked watching was, and it's not even a great moment. It was just like Juke getting her freaking bubble busted by Rock. Remember, she thought it was like, oh, I saw my mom today. Like, she was all happy and Rock turned around like some like, what the heck is going on? You see how Juke, her smile just faded, like, oh shoot, I guess that ain't good news, I liked it because I feel like we're touching the surface. And so we're gonna really see how Rock feels about what's Kenya, right? Kenya.
Yeah.
You're gonna see how Rock feels about it. What did you gonna say about that, Brillo? I saw you talking, but you was muted.
I was just leading off to my my least favorite moment.
That was mine too.
Oh, it was.
It's part of that, but I'll wait till we get to it. Man.
Oh, you can go since you want to do the
Jukebox
least
is on my
favorite.
nerve.
We could go into it.
Yeah.
No, it was the whole thing where Jukebox going to grab the dresses to go to church when you were just standing tall in the studio when you wouldn't change up your swag, not even a 10 bit to pursue your dream, but you get a 30-second meeting with your mommy, and now you're gonna go put on a dress when you couldn't even do that to even get in the studio and make your career pump. Like, I'm tired of Jukebox, man.
Oh,
I wanted her mother to cuss her out or do something. I want to see the Jukebox that we know. I'm tired of this Jukebox. Like,
you want to see the
what
toxic?
you gonna go and get some dresses, and then you won't even acknowledge that Marvin is really trying. He is trying very hard to make it up to you. You want to act like you just totally innocent. He shouldn't have choked you up. He shouldn't have put his hands on you. But I mean, you spit in his face, even though that's not an excuse. He's still trying. He fixed that room up in neutral colors. I seen when he had the music notes up, and you just acting like you crazy. You can't even say nothing with the big eyes. You just walking out like you just so shook.
Yeah, the eyes, right?
He's irritating me. Like, seriously, you gonna go wear some flower dresses to church?
Right. And where'd she get them dresses? Did her mother give her those dresses?
No, child. I was
like, look at this.
When? And the crazy thing about it, guys, if y'all remember when she was trying to go to that dance with Nicole, Chick did not have no dresses. She had to go to the store. She didn't like wearing the dresses, and then she settled on a suit. So why you ain't going to wear a suit at the church with your mom?
Exactly. When Lulu told you to switch it up,
you said, this is me, this is who I am, right, Brillo? So it's like, if this is who you are, then be who you are.
Church, though. Not in the church, not in them days.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Maybe now, but not in them days.
I think she's toying.
But I'm just saying,
she ain't gotta wear no suit, but she could wear what she got on.
Yeah, I think she's toying with tapping into her feminine side, because we saw her in the mirror. She's about to put that hair in a little cornrow, but she was like, And I wonder if she thinks possibly if her mom was in her life, would she like women? I wonder if she thinks
Because it does almost seem like it could be, some type of psychological thing, which is why, like, how women are sometimes promiscuous because they don't have the father in their lives, or they're looking for their father, and like maybe that's the reason why she's attracted to females, because she's looking for that love from her mom. But it's just a bunch of psychological stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of
and then also too, she was raised around all men, so that's what her tomboyish type of appeal. But if well, you know what, Rock is the woman, and she is feminine. But I it's just something about the mother bond, that tie, that is really trying to, because she don't really know who she is yet. She's still like 16, so maybe she's gonna start experimenting.
Maybe. Did she show any kind of signs that she was bi in power? I don't think so, right?
No,
I don't know.
Yeah, she was straight up like
different.
It was okay with Sharon though, with Kanan.
Man, I'm so like, man, they getting on my nerve.
Oh my goodness.
I was hoping that picture was her brothers and sisters, and her mom was gonna tell her like, "Get away from me! Don't ever come back." Something to make her go crazy.
Right. You just want it to happen, right? I mean, if we think about how many seasons they're going to give us possibly out of this, if they give us about 5 or something, they got to take it a little slow. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
But people do want to see it. I'm kind of enjoying the innocence right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't wait. I'm just curious as to what's gonna happen when it comes to what's gonna break both of them and get them to that point. But I'm not in a rush, I'm enjoying the adults, to be honest. I'm enjoying watching Rock, even if she get on my nerves, and Lulu and Marvin. I'm enjoying the adults. Right. So hey, Troll Farm, and somebody else came in here and I didn't get to say anything. I think it was Art Love and Noel Daniels, Tamika's Den. Hey, so Noel says that she's so forgiving when it comes to mommy, but has so much contempt for Marvin when he was the one who stayed after your mommy abandoned you. Shaking my head.
See how the men are with their fathers. They're more forgiving with their absent fathers, and then they have all these gripes with their mothers.
Yeah. I think honestly, Nita, I think that it's like that with regardless to which parent it is. For some reason, the one that's doing all the work, the one that's there and all of that, they get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they get treated like, and then the one that's not there, they think the world of them. And so it's so backwards as a child, but when they get older, they gonna know what's what.
Yeah,
all that admiration, it turns into anger when they get older. So
it's like that saying.
Up too.
Huh?
I said my man hooked the room up too.
He did. He really did.
Had the notes, had the karaoke machine, the keyboard.
To be honest, she looked like she liked it. She was trying to front. She was like, and then like, whatever, I don't got time for this. But Pretty Girl, you was trying to say something. You said it's like that saying.
No, yeah, like you know how it is when the parent is there, especially in those teens, y'all clash a lot. So when you have negative, experiences, sometimes that's better than having someone in your life where you have no experience. How do they say sometimes no credit is better than bad credit?
Yeah.
It's just like, you will, and I experienced that in my own life, with my biological father, even though he wasn't really there, he was in and out. I still found myself sometimes giving him more leeway than I would my mom. Cause sometimes you're yearning to get to know that person. You kind of sometimes get blinded by that whole situation. Of course, it was a couple years, and I was like, "No, Negro, like, nah,
right."
You snap out of it.
Forget you. You wasn't. It starts making sense, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Not to say you want people to be hating their parents and everything, but it switches. You go from that childlike mind to where, I just want my mom, or I just want my dad. I want to be with that one, the absentee one. But then you start growing up and don't become a parent now. Oh my gosh. If you become a parent and you start thinking about all of this stuff, you really gonna get mad at the absent parent. Like, I'm doing all of this for my kid, and this one didn't do it for me, and this and that. Yeah.
But it gets like that. A second chance, jukebox.
Yeah, I mean, he feels
He
really,
didn't,
really
he
bad.
didn't even apologize though. You know how
Yeah, he never
parents,
said
they don't
sorry.
want to apologize. They just want to do something nice and hope that be like the,
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah.
Give him a
In his
chance. And
head,
she
that's an apology, but
and
I don't think he ever said the
running up
word
the
"I'm
room like
sorry."
this.
Right.
yeah. She's not even trying to open the door for a conversation. Like
Right.
he's
That's
asked,
true.
"How are you doing?" This and that. Nothing. Like she's just like, "I'm all right." Like ain't trying to hear. She even told what's his name, Kanan, that she don't think she's gonna forgive him.
Ooh.
Mhm.
So
I think it's so touchy because it's around Nicole. And I think if they would have just had some kind of clash because of something and that would have happened, I think that the road to forgiveness might be a little quicker. But because
mhm.
all of it's centered around like this big, huge love that she just,
Mhm.
Lord. Yeah.
she was in. So I think that's just going to really keep the band-aid off. It's not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she could probably even forgive the whole, him choking her out, but he stomped on that tape and that's a
It's sad.
memory. So yeah, that's definitely gotta be something. Did you talk about your least favorite moment, Nita?
No, my least favorite moment was that goddamn Kanan. He
Mm.
is
Really?
irritating me. When he stole that money,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
come
mean,
on.
everything that
Yeah.
he does, he gets somebody killed. Like
That
Mm-hmm.
was
everything
Worrell fault.
that he made, he also took the drugs the other day. Like,
Yes.
like, do you know that
Yeah.
this is a business? Do you know that we have to clean? Maybe he don't know. Maybe that's why he was saying, "Why don't you just let me be around while y'all are talking, so I can kind of get a handle of the business." But I feel like he doesn't understand consequences to things that are happening, even though he's
Mm-hmm.
already learned the lesson. The bad
Yeah.
batch of drugs, all them people died. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't understand what it is about boys that they cannot comprehend consequent choices and consequences. And
Yeah.
girl, he really annoyed me. So yes, both of those scenes when he was stealing,
Mm-hmm.
I hated it.
I mean, I was like, and I mentioned this in my live early this morning. Brillo came through in the chat. I said like this kid. I said he's been on chill. This season it's only the fourth episode, but he's been on chill a little bit, and now it's like here we go. Here go Kanan. You know what I mean? Like even when he said like he don't really want to be in this life, but you touching the money. How
Exactly.
you don't want to be in this life and you touching the money, like everything that goes on, and the mother had to slap fire out of him and knock him to the ground last last season to show him and tell, had the little bodies speech with him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's bodies after mess I gotta clean up because of you, and
Right.
he still ain't getting it.
I think partly is like resentment and rebellion because he's
Yeah.
realizing how much of a liar she is, so he's losing
Mm,
that respect for her.
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's part of it.
That's
yeah,
what I was gonna say. Good point. Even though Kanan doing some grimy stuff by stealing the drugs and stealing the money, I kind of look at it like, I mean, what did he do with the drugs? He got his
he sold it.
best friend a
Yeah,
apartment.
right.
You know what I'm saying? What did he do with the money? He threw a party for his friend. Like he just making kid mistakes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody will have to pay the consequences for it. But
Right.
if that money wasn't even supposed to be there.
That was
Right.
Right. And
That's
that's what
what
Worrell did that because he moving like how Unique taught him how to move. You don't go into somebody else's organization and move how the ops move. Are you kidding me? On top of that, it's the ops, and that's how he's moving.
Yeah.
That is a no-no. And listen, I honestly feel like Marvin was bossing up at him, but I feel like he might have needed some consequences behind that. So when we get to the scratching my head moment, so how about this? I'm gonna say the fact that Worrell hasn't been dealt with really. Well, they don't know what's going on, but Unique especially hasn't been dealt with. That's a part of a scratching my head moment for me. But we'll get there because I'm gonna explain a little more. But Pretty Girl loves chat. Can you please tell me what your least favorite moment is? I think you said it already, but you can explain more.
Yeah,
Was it
we already
juking?
touched on. I had a bunch, but I
You
guess
can talk about them all. I don't care.
one of my least favorites was probably Club Famous, because
What?
yeah, because mainly
What
I
favorite?
was on pins and needles, like what's about to happen. I was like, okay, what they doing, cooking crack, or you know what I'm saying? Is this stuff laced? Like it was so many like things. There's a bunch of teens, they drunk music loud, so I wasn't sure if something was going to pop off. And I feel like it's a bit of foreshadowing, because we're already seeing Famous doing a lot. He's going to be
Yes.
unhinged, and I feel like just off rip, it's going to show how he's going to be loose out there and just wild and so I'm definitely worried. What'd you say, Nita?
No, I'm about to say for some reason I see crackhead vibes on him. Like I don't know. I see him getting by the drugs because he's on that drug thing. I'm sorry to
No, you're good. So yeah, just that, and just the whole weird thing with the mom, Palomar and Corinne. Like the mom looked like she was wanting to go over there to Kanan and throw that thing in the circle. And I'm just like, what is happening? I'm so confused. I was thinking, why are you giving him the look? He's a kid.
That's gonna happen.
I was like, what the heck is going on here?
What the hell is going on?
Yo, and when she walked down the hall and he was watching, and then it shot to that scene where Detective Howard was getting it on, the girl was riding him. I said, is that the mother and Kanan? I said, what is happening?
Yeah,
you know he's gonna get the draws, dog.
Yeah,
I remember you
That's actually one of my favorite scenes, man.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad scene. It's just what it's showing us had me nervous. That's my main thing.
Yeah, right. I totally get it, and I was saying that too. That I mean, because I know a lot of people are saying, "Is he on crack?" But then some people were also saying maybe his weed has been laced, but something is more than just some regular weed. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Something is more. Because especially in like what around that time, the 90s, they were, weed was more, it was weed.
Plus he hanging around Crown. You know how Crown get down. They already
right.
Yeah.
He was smoking the lace blunt. He been hanging around Crown.
Yeah, and he tried to give it to Nicole, right?
In the
club.
His pedophile stuff too. Checking out them little girls. I like that.
Because from my understanding, weed in the 90s was just like some regular schmegular. It ain't all these great strains and things unless you was in Cali. So
right.
You ain't getting nothing special out of weed for the most part.
Right. It was just what they call the gateway drug, right? Like because you needed more. Like, oh, the weed is just this. I need I need another high. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's like when did Kanan decide that he needed that? Elevated high. Like where were we? When did this happen? Like your music career, you hardly gave your music career a chance. Was you sitting back depressed that something? Like you got to work at it. Just like Lulu keep telling him, write some more, do something. He's not doing anything. So I don't know if he fell into a depression. Like I don't know what the heck is going on. Yeah. But what made you decide that you want to smoke crack or whatever? I mean, we're jumping the gun.
We gotta see it first, y'all. We can't.
I know that's what I know that's
he's giving me crackhead vibes.
I know that's why I was saying like we're jumping the gun, but it got to be more than weed.
A little bit.
It got to be more than weed.
He is giving them vibes.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Detroit Kings, hey.
When you're intoxicated or you're high, that becomes more of a priority than the whole thing. So him wanting to do that party life and him bagging chicks don't even got their name and all of that kind of
them in your house.
It's just kind of like just really clouding his judgment as a little kid. So.
Yeah.
Right. 90s loose, man. Ain't even
Detroit Kings.
You don't get mine.
Oh, stop it, y'all.
You in the mouth.
Yeah.
We know there's cougars. Sorry, Detroit. We know there's cougars, but not sharing with your daughter. That's the extra nasty part. Come on.
That's some crazy.
What do we do
that? I don't know.
Hey, that's happening. You saw how he was looking at her.
And she was fast. You got a girlfriend? No, I'm yours now. And got on top of Kanan. Like, what are we doing? I don't know.
Yeah, that was
Guys,
fast. Man.
when I was
That's how
in the
that's how
90s,
you
I was
ready?
a kid. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know about all this stuff. I was probably 11 when Kanan, around this time that Kanan and them was like 15. I was probably 11. All right. So I
Yeah,
don't know how folks was getting down.
that's crazy.
It's just the sharing for me.
Crown is lit though.
It's the
Crown,
sharing.
Crown, what are you doing at that party, Crown?
Yeah, what
You
was
wouldn't
he
catch
doing
me. I
there?
wouldn't get caught dead at that party, bro.
Right.
Like, put that out, turn this down, pour that out, get off of
Yes.
him. Come on,
Mm.
I'm dad in that boy.
And I like how they was playing his real daddy's music.
Yes. I love that.
I love that.
Fire.
I loved it.
Mhm.
So Troll Farm says Famous was getting too close to Jukebox. You're gonna end up putting him in a box.
Yeah,
I
that
wonder,
ain't
right?
happening.
I wonder. I hope not. I mean, she
I
would
don't
have
know.
to really. She would have to really go crazy.
He gonna mess his own self up. He just
Yeah.
has too many vices, habits, and stuff. He's just kind of a loose cannon almost. I don't even think it's gonna be jukebox. I think it's just,
He too loose, man.
Yeah, he got too much going on. Somebody said that they feel like Gemini says that Crown is setting up Famous.
ooh.
Crown about to get it though. He on deck. I've been telling y'all he on deck. He
Hey.
on deck. He next. Famous on that. Ugh, I hate this saying. James Kelly, what up?
Because he has no structure. No structure.
Yeah, no.
So
Sometimes your mom, your parent kicking you out could be harm. Can be
It really can.
back, or it can just
Right. So you
go
gotta be
all
careful.
other way. So you got to be careful with how you deal with children, kicking them out and stuff to the street.
I think
wouldn't
someone
advise
like him, she shouldn't have kicked him out.
mhm.
You got to make sure that they get their stuff together. You got to know your kid if they got to, their type of mental. You know what I'm saying?
No, we see where this is going. He definitely about to be a crackhead or a dead.
Right, definitely dead. But it might be, is the crackhead part going to be on there? He's definitely going to be dead.
Right.
So
Either gonna be a crackhead first or just a young dead body.
I didn't think the mom was gonna actually put him out for long. I thought she was like bluffing, and when the sister left, I thought she was gonna say something to him. But he had an attitude, so she might have, but he just walked off. So I just thought it was gonna be short lived, like to try to teach him some type of lesson or something. But it looked like he gone for real.
Mama gotta have a life too. She probably doing her thing.
So do you guys remember this? Because I don't remember this at all, but I don't think so. So Troll Farm says, remember when Kanan met Dre and put his friend in the truck for being loud? That's
I just covered that episode on my channel last week. So yes, he did.
So what do you think? What do you think about that? Doubt it? Doubt that's Famous, or you think that could be Famous?
Oh hell no.
No, that's definitely not.
Because I don't even remember. I doubt if it's Famous.
No.
Famous is dying.
Dude had another name. It left me, but that wasn't that dude's name.
Right. Famous is dying young, unfortunately, guys. All right. Honey. All right. So Pretty Girl, you did your
least.
Your least favorite. Nita, did you go for least favorite?
Yeah. Everything Kanan.
Everything Kanan, right? And we did our best. Did we do our best? Or we didn't do the best?
Yeah.
Everybody did their best.
Did you do your least favorite, Miss K?
I didn't do my least favorite. Oh, wow. And you know what's crazy? I kind of came unprepared. I have more of my scratch in my head moments than in the least favorites and stuff like that. Hey, Moochie. Miss you, babe. I said crackhead from last week. I think he's been smoking Wu-Hao blunts. Thanks to Crown.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's weed laced with the sugar.
Ew. And Moochie loves. I know you said it. I know you didn't say it. Moochie loves saying if she was here, she would say it.
Yeah.
Hey, Moochie, thank you so much for the super chat, hun. Wish you were here. She didn't get a chance to. I think she didn't finish watching the episode.
We call them 51s in Detroit. I don't know nothing about them.
51.
51.
They call it bunk in Florida. That's what Trick Daddy, allegedly we do. Allegedly.
Listen, the strongest weed that I've ever smoked was purple haze.
Purple haze.
and it turned my freaking face blue, like my lip.
I just imagine you stuck off the perk. Hey,
I want to see Miss K High having a bunch of ideas. Y'all,
Yeah,
what
right. Yeah.
Look, if her eyes
Let's go
could
to
get
couch.
any smaller,
Right? Oh my gosh, yo! When in those days they used to be closed. Okay. Oh my gosh! But I'm not saying it to brag. I'm just thinking like I just smoked regular weed. I didn't do nothing with nothing
Right.
crazy and all that. And that was the strongest weed that I ever smoked. And I probably took maybe 2 or 3 pulls, and I was like, whew. And then I came home, and my husband was like, why are your lips blue? I was like, I don't know. I had some purple haze. It was the first time, one time, and that was it. Lips were blue. So not least favorite. Let me see. My least favorite moment. I don't think. Okay, I don't have any least favorite moments for this episode right now. Maybe it is the part where Juke kind of, just like dissed her father, like whatever, I don't care, dissed him with that. And then also Rock lying to Kanan. I can't even say that I'm getting tired of her doing that, because she's just that's what she does. You know what I'm saying?
she don't even blink. She's so quick with it. It's like,
yeah. And
like,
she knows exactly what to say. She just brought up Buck-20 just like that, and it was just like, you know what I mean? And I was like, she's really, and he's like, listen, he's looking at her like, I'm not taking this anymore. He's on to her now. And I feel like, I think I said this last night, I feel like she only has a little more time left with him to continue to manipulate him. Because all it is from now, I know we were talking about learned behavior when it comes to Kanan, and how it turned him into that monster when he got older and everything. From here on out, after discovering how his mother is a liar and a manipulator, a master manipulator at that, I think he's just gonna learn her ways now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I said the natural progression of, he's going to definitely take some pointers from her, especially if he's going to get the game. I mean, why not?
Mm-hmm. And so I didn't really say, maybe one of my favorite moments too was when Symphony told Rock to leave him alone. Leave me alone, girl. Like, stop calling me. I can't do this anymore. He's so weak for her. Look, hold on, Brillo. It doesn't mean, because I don't believe this. I do not believe. You saw when he tried to control himself in the house, and she said, now give me a hand. I answered your question. Give me that hand. Let's go upstairs. He cannot stop. So if she calls him again, he's gonna go back running, which is scary for me.
God.
Go ahead, Brillo, say it.
This guy is the biggest sucker. That was the biggest sucker thing that you could have ever said. Hall of Fame worthy. Dude, you are a grown man, bruh. If you don't want to answer her calls, don't answer the calls. You a sucker.
He's being honest. He cannot resist her.
Anything could be. Hey, man, it's called the tough decision. That's the main part of being a man or a woman.
He's spooky for that Rock.
Yes.
Come on now. And how dare you tell Rock not to call you no more?
Rock is like a drug to him, Brillo. Come on now.
Get out of here, Symphony, bro.
He said, I want to be your home.
Change your number.
Exactly.
Please, just let me go. Like, what? You sound bad, man.
Oh, God.
There's so much more I want to say, but
go ahead. Let it out. You know what? Go ahead. Hold on. Let's remove this. Let my guy do his rant.
What's up, man? Like, she already dogging you. She already playing you like a straight sucker, not giving you no respect, dumping you anytime she get ready to, and picking you back up, bro. You just like, I mean, she playing you, bro, and you still like, please. She like that girl off that Gold that was talking to Goldie, talking about can she be on the team? On the one clip I played when she was talking to Goldie, like please, you know what I'm saying? Pick me. Please, Rock, don't call me anymore. Come on, Symphony.
Then you got catchy. She was like, I like my carpet like my men thick.
And you see why he can't resist this type of woman?
Hey man, you can roll with it, man. What are you talking about?
Do you see?
He 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man. Look, be a mobster's wife. I mean, husband. Be a mob husband, or get out of here.
Or get out of here. I mean,
be a mob husband. Why you can't be like Carmela Soprano?
Brillo, guys, Brillo done went and ripped one of my favorite moments to shreds.
Be Carmela Soprano.
He just ripped it to shreds, ripped a whole new butthole in it, and didn't even have a butthole in the first freaking place.
Symphony Basquiat, please, Rock.
Symphony is a simp, okay? What do you want from him? See, thank you, Support Gaming. Symphony.
Man, I couldn't believe that.
Is he going to Hall of Fame?
Okay, fine, Brillo. I was proud of him for that moment, for just trying, okay? I'm afraid that Rock is going to eventually get him killed, but he tried.
He should have heard, the number you have reached has been not a 4. You know what I'm saying? It's just what she should have heard. If you know you can't resist,
right?
Your number, dog.
Right, that's true.
On,
you gotta take your own steps, because what happens when she calls you again? Because you know she's gonna call him again. Because like you said, she keep doing whatever. She got him on this type of leash where she just do whatever she want with him. Oh, I don't want to deal with you because I was dealing with you before. That's why my brother got he in this mess now. No, your brother's in this mess because of you, and y'all all in the game. So you can't blame Symphony. I'm over here out here messing with you. Thank you, Detroit King.
Use them and abuse them all the time. So big ups to Rock, man. Equal opportunities. Using that boy.
Lou is dying this
using
season.
That boy. What you need, Rock?
He's too scary. Shaking my head. Okay, I don't agree with that, Brillo. A good guy like that, no. And that's the problem. Like, you get these men that they do use and abuse, and unfortunately, when a good dude, when a good dude comes along, it's not right. He needs a good woman. Like, when the heck we gonna get the matchups?
It happens to good women all the time. Equal opportunity.
I'm just saying it's not. That doesn't make it
right.
Man,
it's Rock. I'm trying to rationalize.
You trying, but no. Rock needs to go.
Let me go and call my people to get Kenya on the line. I think that'll be a good match.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you again, Detroit Kings, for the super chat.
The only thing I can say about Symphony is that, I was looking at Cartier and Rock, and I was like, am I feeling some chemistry, some energy going on here? I was like, you can't go from Symphony to Cartier. I was like, I don't know, girl, how that work?
because we know now with Rock, the men that she's involved with, she kind of used them physically as well as for ideas.
Yep.
We know she learned a lot about her strategy from Symphony from last
high rises.
And now she's going to learn more about cleaning money and stuff.
Yeah. The intellect is what turns out,
Yeah, the different. Yeah, she liked the different.
Right.
He definitely don't. He might smash Cartier.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like she knows how to keep him at. I feel like she would know how to keep him at bay, and get the information that she needs from him. And also, if y'all realize, Cartier was also trying to school Lulu. Like, you a boss, basically boss up. Like, what do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I want to see how he gonna take that advice. Lulu. How is he going to take that advice? What is he going to do? Lulu is going to wind up killing Crown, guys. We see it. It's either he going to catch 2 bodies, he going to do Worrell and Crown, or he's definitely doing Crown. I think he's definitely doing Crown. What y'all think?
I can't see Lulu doing nothing but making some weak ass beats.
You need to stop acting like Lulu didn't put in no work before.
I ain't never seen it. I heard about it. I seen him shoot D Wiz, but I heard how Lulu was efficient. I saw him miss Worrell. I saw him kill a kid.
That's the same. Okay, you know what? That's the same way it was with Walter, right? From Power Book 4. We heard about this big bad wolf, but we didn't see him put no work into the end.
Exactly.
But Kanan told us that if you wanted to get something done, he's the one who did it.
Mm-hmm. We heard about it, but the Lulu they showing us on the screen. I took him up to Sucker Simp Hall of Fame and everything, man.
And you mad?
There's got to be something he's passionate.
Like Kitty Girl said, I just want him to make a clean break. Just get out the business.
Yeah,
we don't even involve you in it, and just live your life, man.
Oh, he's gonna catch a body before. If he's not, first of all, if he leaves the game, he's catching a body before he leaves. That's number one.
I think he gonna kill Crown, or those.
Yeah, he hemmed him up on the wall real good.
Yeah, not right. A lot of his hand. Crown was asking for that though.
I didn't understand the method of like you are a record company, but you what are you selling? Like what? I'm confused. Why are you selling your mixing board? Was you trying to get a cheaper one? That's weird. I don't know.
It didn't make no sense at all. Like what are you doing? You basically trying to stall out Lou, so Lou can't.
Yeah, but
I thought he was trying to piss him off.
Yeah, he was, but
he's poking the. Look, I don't want to. Maybe I'm doing too much by saying he's poking the bear because Brillo doesn't see. Brillo acting like Brillo acting like what's his name? Lulu is harmless, which is definitely not
Teddy Ruxpin.
Right, we're not dealing with no
studio and on the streets. That's these attractors.
He's catching a body, and oh my gosh, I don't even want to say this because if that happens, then he's definitely gonna die. I was gonna say, and he might kill one of them Italians. You saw how him and that Italian kind of like they eyed each other, like when he gave him the little card, and then he passed it over to Rock.
They saw the weakness, like okay, he the weak one because he the one who was ready to buckle. So that's why they gave him that look, like you fool. They looking at him like lunch meat, like a lunch.
And that's what happens. People try to come for folks, and could you imagine that this can just take the story to a whole nother level, that if one of them mobsters come after Lulu's not going to just let the guy roll up on him. And then then that means that he could possibly get killed after killing. We don't know if one of them dudes is a made man or whatever, but it don't matter if he's a made man or not. They're going to come back for him. They're going to come back for Rock's crew. That's why I'm just like this. I want to see how this is all going to play out. Y'all know I'm excited they brought the mob element.
Yeah. And don't do them like a little punk like they did in Force, like with
let
them be real gangsters.
Don't let it be the ponies. The 4 ponies.
Them or the serves. We don't need none of that energy over here in Raising Kanan, please.
No, please bring the real, bring that Goodfellas energy, please.
Yes.
Okay, come on now. I love this comment from Karen Jones. She's got the whole clown emoji, and we know she's talking about Crown, but she says clown is good as gone. He trying to play games with a killer, right? No matter what you guys are saying about Lulu, he is a killer. I mean, even though we haven't seen much of anything, he's a killer. And then even that time, remember when he missed Tech Nines ain't ish and all that stuff, but then he had the little meeting with Worrell, and well, not really Worrell. Worrell was standing there like he's the security guard. This was last season, and Unique was talking to him, and he was like, "I don't deal with BA N-words like you and P over here." Mm-hmm. So he basically blew his own cover. He's not
that's
a
when I thought Lulu, and then he got barbecued. That's when I thought Lulu was gonna be. Remember, if you go back, remember everybody was disagreeing with that move, and I was like, yeah, that's a law of power. I was taking up for Lulu, like, but then he got barbecued and turned into a music producer.
He wanted out, but I think he wanted out not because he got barbecued. I think he wanted out because once he realized what Rock was doing, trying to have her son kill a cop, he was like, "Oh, you done went too far, girl. I can't do this. I'm done." You know what I'm saying? But of course, she's like a freaking monster, blood in, blood out situation. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, especially when you gotta come to mama for money. Where your money
Right.
at? Yeah, because you and then Worrell talking about why, Marvin like why you calling me? Because Lulu supposed to be in charge. Worrell supposed to be under him. He like Lulu don't never come around.
Right.
Get
Lulu
it.
ain't
Look, Rock, get him out the business.
that, and that's all. That's
Get him
it.
out
That's
the
it.
business.
He told her that's the problem. See, she don't like to listen to nobody, right? So now she's dealing with this issue where he doesn't want to show up to anything. He told you to your face that he don't want to be in the game no more, and now you're mad because he's not showing up on time or at all. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, what do you want him to do? And you're trying to force him to do something that he doesn't want to do. His heart's not in it anymore.
Cut your losses.
Yeah,
That's
it's because
it.
she don't have no people.
Yeah, that's true.
She don't have no people. She feel like she can trust family. I mean, she should have had more kids. I don't know, but
Right.
she don't have no soldiers.
Yeah,
Listen to me talking about right. It's sad because it's like you put your kids in the game.
Yeah, but
It's kind of a thing to say.
But he one foot in, 1 foot out. That
Who?
boy seemed like he a little late on his bill, man. Lulu.
Lulu, you've been trying to cut my man water off for a minute. Been trying to cut my man water off for a minute, honey. All right, Nita, can you please let me know if you have a scratching my head moment?
Scratching my head. I felt like I had a couple. Why did it take so long for that damn body to start stinking?
I've said that.
I was just
thing.
glad they mentioned it.
Yeah.
That you know what I'm
3
saying?
months?
Right. You've been going, this dude been going for 3 months because I said that too. I was like, how long did Kanan go away for? And that body is just now stinking. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know that much about it, but I know like bodies decay pretty quickly and start funking up. So why the heck is it starting to just now stink?
Right.
But like Brillo said, I appreciate that they didn't forget about it. And I'm wondering, is there going to be more? Because that's all we got. We just got them.
It was about to discover it.
Me too.
He steal the money. Like he could have been like, oh, you know, it would have been
right.
Goofy scene. Like Marvin, what you doing putting bodies in the damn wall?
Exactly.
They missed the moment right there.
They sure did. They sure did.
I got one more, y'all.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
The other one was when the guy was driving the truck and the white man came and he was at the light and he just stood there like, I was like, now you got
he would have been
full of product. This ninja come and that's the oldest trick.
Yeah.
I was
right.
Like, what is that?
Like, why didn't you just smash him to smithereens with that freaking truck?
Hello. Yes, it was like a deserted street.
Right.
Nothing was going on.
Yeah, it's not. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know nothing about where y'all at, and here come this strange man tying his shoelace in the street. Like, so you just gonna step off the sidewalk and tie your shoelaces in the street
at 3 o'clock in the morning,
right? And why is somebody by themselves though at 3 o'clock in the morning delivering product?
Exactly. That too.
Rock, I'm sorry, she's acting real stupid lately on this season so far. She acting dumb as heck. And I know that you were saying earlier, Brillo, that she's playing the game right now, but she's playing it
in that
terribly.
one instant.
Yeah. I mean, even with Unique, when she was saying to Juliana, you know, it's the game, whatever. But it's like, really?
That's what I was going to say. My scratching my head moment is she was saying like the job is basically solving problems and things like that. That's true, but you got to put, if you're going to a different territory, you got to put more than one person on. You got to have somebody following the product. You got to set the contingencies. And she making, those are some bonehead moves right there. Those are my scratching my head. You got to protect the product. Right. They're protecting the money. I like how they got the money moving all the time, and it wasn't supposed to be in that box. That's why the whole Kanan thing happened. But you got to protect the product too. Maybe I know it looked hot, 2 or 3 dudes on the bus or
right.
Dudes riding in the truck. It look drawing attention to yourself, but just have somebody following it. It's important. Like, you can't just put one person on that. Yeah, that was my scratch in my head. Like, you got to protect the product.
Yes, and HEA says, like my grandmother said, "Girl, you so smart, you dumb." And Monique made a great comment because I had a similar comment to this last night, and she says, "Rock is cocky and missing small-ish that would later become big-ish," and that's what I was saying. I said that
It's true.
it's stupid the stuff that she's doing, but it's to the point where it's not even really stupidity because it's more
It's
of
arrogant.
her. Yes, it's more of her
But
arrogance.
I'm glad because like we need her to we need her. We can't have her on point. If she was on point
Right.
with everything, it's not compelling. What are we watching? We're watching the Raquel Thomas hype drug
Force.
dealing highlight reel. We
Yeah.
need her making mistakes.
Yeah,
As
absolutely.
goofy as they are, like we need that. So
Hmm.
I don't think it's nothing that's gonna turn her water off just yet. Because I think she's too strong of a character, but
Yes, that would be
we
so
gonna see
stupid.
like we're gonna see her, elevation and decline in the game. But long as she don't get her water cut off, I'm good with it.
Long
I'm
as she don't
good
get
with
her
it. Yeah,
water certain.
yeah. Boss is gonna take L's. I mean, every money hungry,
Absolutely.
power hungry boss have moved in this manner,
Yeah.
pressing too hard, expanding too hard, not listening to your team. Every boss has done it. It's just
Right.
her time.
And they suffered the consequences for it, you
Yeah, that's
know?
what I'm saying. We just
Right.
watching hers play out.
Yeah, true
I
that.
think she got a
So,
lot more mistakes to make before the end of her story.
yeah. And I honestly think that she's the type that when the mistakes come out, she's going to try to blame somebody else. She's not going to, woman up about it. She going to, you know what I'm saying? She's not even going to realize I don't even see her trying to feel stupid about it, to be honest. Gemini says, Miss K, that's why I said this season she better listen to Lulu and listen to Marvin and Juliana. Right. Yep. She
I
better.
don't know about
So
this.
this question right here, how long before they figure Worrell? And is the one feeding Unique the info? Okay, yeah, he's the one feeding Unique the info, right? So that was gonna be one of my scratching my head moments, but
Yeah, he definitely is.
yeah, but not that in particular. But I'm gonna get to mine. But I want you to say yours, pretty girl.
Yeah, I pretty much touched on it. It's just, and I understand Rock has to make L's, but I feel like the L's and mistakes she's making, I feel like she's too smart for them. You
Yeah.
focus so much on franchising, but you're not take care of what you have already. Like you got robbed 4 times since the show started. The both stash
Right.
houses got robbed. You both your vehicles got robbed. And why are we not having any security? Why are we only having these people being lone wolves? Okay, let them be in the truck or the magic school bus on their own, but have someone else follow and tail them. Like
Yes.
it doesn't. And then you have someone who was an op having
Yes.
all the product. Now you just got hit to moving the money. Cool. But now we have to make sure we're
Marvin
moving
did
the
that.
drugs
Marvin did that.
properly. And Unique, that's one thing about Unique. He never let Scrappy do any moves without Worrell. He always had a
Right.
babysitter. So why are you not having Worrell? Even Marvin, he wasn't doing nothing when he got the car that got robbed. He was driving. You could have followed him. Like it's just dumb, easy mistakes. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna make mistakes as an entrepreneur, but I feel like it's drugs and money. Like these are your two main things. So
Guns
I'm
and
just
butter.
interested in when the plug comes into play, maybe next episode. I don't know. But he's
Right.
gonna definitely have some concerns.
Oh yeah.
You
Annoying.
hope the size
So
of their money right.
get everything right. So here's my scratch in my head moment, guys. So I said how Rock gonna kill Scrap but give Unique the benefit of the doubt. And Worrell. So that's my main thing here at this point. Like she even says that this dude has a history of messing with her. When he wants to F with her world, this is what he does. When he wants to get her attention, he F's with her world. So why do you continue? Why you want to have somebody like that, in your world or in your life to even have that possibility? But then you have someone like Scrap, who's supposed to be a loyal soldier, that she done said battle tested, all of that. This is what she told Kanan in last season. He's battle tested and everything. Why did you kill him off? And then did it without a care in the world. Look, next week, then the next episode, they were talking about expanding, and she got a big old smile on her face, like you didn't just kill this guy. So that's my scratch in my head, like and also, here's the biggest one, guys. Why didn't Juliana tell Rock that she saw Unique talking to Worrell?
I noticed that.
She probably think Rock not gonna listen to her.
But she over here talking about somebody this is weakness and all that, but
I was mad at that.
You need to tell the whole situation, huh?
I said Juliana got a lot of nerve too.
She does.
Hell yeah. I was like, what?
When I was putting a bullet in your husband.
Right. Exactly. I thought you were strong. Come on. Don't talk trash now that she done made you a free woman. You over here talking trash.
Exactly.
You watching telenovela at work all day.
Yeah.
Living your best life.
Right.
How Gabriel had your eyes swollen and your lips swollen.
For real, taking inventory and writing notes all day. Now you watching TV, girl.
Mm-hmm. Right. Gemini says that she mentioned Unique, but I don't think she knows Worrell. Right. She doesn't know Worrell, but she saw Worrell be with them when they came to pick her up. You know, that whole little fake ransom when he was holding her for ransom or whatever the heck he was doing. Worrell was there. So it's like, why didn't you say anything, Juliana? So hopefully she will. Right. She probably didn't, but it's just kind of weird to me because if you notice, she's very observant. We've from the beginning watching Juliana with everything. She's always been very observant with stuff. So why the heck now? You see this literally talking to Worrell. I mean, going over there talking to Worrell. This Negro on the phone making calls to set these guys up to get robbed every single time. How many? So when it goes back to this, here we go. How many times we gonna make that same mistake?
Well, maybe
getting robbed.
It's possible she don't know who she's assuming because maybe she doesn't know Worrell works with Rock because we don't know what she saw when you
had the gun on Worrell.
Exactly, and it looks like he was probably one of Unique's mans because they had him with his hands up. So maybe she's not putting two and two together. Maybe
that's true too. That is true. So somebody was they made a comment. They said that they think that she will eventually say it, and I'm hoping that it'll be at a good time because right now it seems like it's too freaking late. You know what I'm saying? All this product getting jacked every time we turn around. So we're gonna let everybody get out of here. But that was my main thing. I feel like somebody else was trying to say something. I don't know, but there was somebody that said something also in the comment, but Juliana has a point. If something happens to her, gonna be a problem with her cousin and the Colombians, right?
I don't know. I mean,
it might. I mean, it might.
I don't think nothing is gonna cause a problem with the Colombians except their money being late.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be too perturbed about a little light kidnapping, as Beach would say. A little light kidnapping.
Light kidnapping, yeah.
I don't know why. Well, maybe that's a theory. I don't know. I feel like it may become a situation where Rock can enlist the Italians to kill Unique. If she brought their bread enough, they can do that for her.
You never know. She might throw her womanhood on them.
He kind of like her.
Nah, yeah, he like look at Nita laughing. You know how Rock is. And listen, if you see how she was controlling with Unique, if she get up, I mean not Unique, Symphony, and he had to tell a girl, calm down, let me get in control for a minute. Shoot, she could show that man some control because he probably dominate his wife. She gonna be like and try to control him. He gonna be like, oh, Ben,
I ain't never coming home.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, HFG. What's up for the $4.99 super chat? This has been a fun discussion to listen to while I'm finishing up some work. I want to know whose body Kanan and Rock are dumping in the preview. Yes, me too.
I think it's random, man. They're not gonna get on the scoreboard. I think it's a random body,
like one of those white people.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what they was. But then again, that's what they was to think. Who knows, man?
I was thinking that it could be the body in the wall. Like they need to get rid of it the right way. You know, Yeah, the white folks in the wood, one shot
Yeah.
says.
I would have had Marvin take care of that body, not me and
Yes.
Kanan.
Right.
Marvin.
Exactly.
True, exactly. Because you done screwed up and had it in the wall. All right, guys, we're about to get out of here. Thank you so much for being here. I missed you guys. I missed you, PG and Brillo and
Miss you
Nita the Diva in my chat. So we've been on here for an hour and 4 minutes. And can you please let me know what you're doing? Let the chat know what you're doing, Brillo, on your channel this week.
We usually do the live pack on Monday, but that's the holiday, so we won't be doing that. We'll probably come back with it on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I got Slinging Rock episode 4 at 7:30. Then at 8:15, I'm on with Pretty Girl Love Trap content to talk about the OG Power.
Nice. Sorry about that. There's a lot of noise going on. Okay, Nita, please let us know what's happening. Make sure you guys subscribe to everybody's channel if you haven't. I'm pretty sure that most people in the chat already subscribe to everybody because every time I go on them lives, I see the same posts.
Our community.
Yes.
Okay, so it's House of the Dragon for me. So
Yes.
we're doing House of the Dragon. That review should be out either Monday night or Tuesday, maybe 5-ish. And
Okay.
then we're going to be doing the reality talk on my channel, and that's going to be on Thursday at 10 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, 7:30. And Friday we're going to have the live panel, hopefully of all of these people,
Mhm.
on for House of the Dragon again. So it's a pre-recorded review on Monday or Tuesday, but then we have the live panel discussion that we do it a little bit differently on Friday.
Nice.
Thank you.
Pretty girl.
Yes, please check out my Raising Kanan live from this morning, Wednesday, 8:15 with the Trap Queen. We're discussing Power Season 2, Episode 4. We also do a segment called Kanan Raised, where we compare what Kanan did in Raising Kanan, the most recent episode, and what he's doing in that episode of Power that we're reviewing. And then on Thursday at 8:15, I'm doing my Harlem Nights review.
Nice. Awesome. Make sure you guys check all of that out. We just have stuff, entertainment just flowing for y'all. You know what I mean? And as for me, I still have the Shy. Yes, LSW. I still have the Shy. I was thinking of going on at midnight tonight, but I don't have any screenshots or anything ready. So I might push it back to tomorrow at midnight. But I'll have it scheduled for you just so you guys know. We're definitely going to talk about it. No worries. And so it's probably not going to be tonight. So I will probably say tomorrow midnight. Okay. And also I have to do House of the Dragon. I'm backed up on that. So I'm going to try to probably like breeze through the first, just the first few minutes and then go right into tonight's episode. And hopefully that'll be up tomorrow or Tuesday. Trying my best, guys, to keep it up together. And I'm thinking of doing a live for Mike. Not sure when, but I'm trying to just gather and watch all the episodes that are out now, and then we're going to discuss it just on the channel, just for fun. If anybody on here is watching it, you can join me if you want to and just talk. Nothing big, nothing crazy, just something different, because I'm trying to make sure that I cover something a little different.
What's the show? I'm sorry, Miss K.
It's Mike.
Mike.
It's on Hulu. Yeah, the Mike Tyson story.
Oh, I wanted to get.
I watched the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna catch up, and then I'm gonna do that, and then that's that. So just keep that notification bell turns on, and look forward to seeing you all. Thank you so much. And yes, Karen Jones, I had a lovely time with my family, and it's very good to just get away. You guys have a blessed one. We will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.